internationalization is that you need to be proactive, think beyond your own boundaries, particularly your local boundaries, to think of the world as the marketplace. Again, not just only your own community, your own country. The other thing is that you need to be proactive and understand things from different perspectives. So therefore, when we talk about internationalization, it's very important for people to be fairly open-minded and to be able to look at things from different perspectives. When we talk about internationalization, we need to understand that we do not just simply give lip service to it. Do you know what it actually means? And quite often, and it's interesting, there are many programs which have, the program international in it. And then when the program leader is asked, well, how do you incorporate the international components into your program? And quite often they say, oh, we use case studies from overseas, and that's it. And you need to understand that, as Professor Deoko mentioned, that when we talk about tourism and hospitality, it is truly indeed an international industry which crosses all types of national boundaries. And therefore it's very important for us to understand what it actually means, and not saying that, we just simply do case studies from overseas. In providing an international perspective, here at IFTM we have faculty from 18 countries and regions from around the world, and I think in our discussion before this session we all worked out that we all trained overseas. None of us trained in our own home countries. So I think that having faculty who can provide different viewpoints and perspectives will certainly enable and help the students understand things from differing perspectives, and in particular from different viewpoints. Therefore, I mentioned earlier on, it's important for us to be open-minded. Also, one of the roles I have at IFTM is that I'm the director for the Global Centre for Tourism Education and Training. And in collaboration with the United Nations World Tourism Organization, I run a number of training programs for tourism officials from around the world, predominantly from the Belt Road and GBA areas. And there are opportunities for our students to sit in on some of these training sessions that we offer. Obviously in the past year they have been online, and hopefully we can get back to having our 8-day in-person training sessions. So these are opportunities that we can also offer to the students if they so wish to join us. In addition to the UNWTO program, we also offer training programs for Portuguese-speaking countries, where we have tourism officials from those respective countries coming to Macau, and while they spend their 2-week time here in Macau, they come to us 1 day per week where we offer specific training. And an important thing and quite advantageous here in Macau is we have strong industry support. So whenever we organise technical visits to, say, our casino resorts, to hotels and visit attractions, etc., the industry open their arms up to us to, showcase, what Macau has to offer and to provide examples of best practice. I was just going to say, just to add on to what Professor Don has mentioned, is the only certainty that we have is uncertainty. So therefore, it's important for you to be able to equip yourself as to how can you adapt and change. And as I say to my students, one of the most difficult challenges in management is change management. How do you get an organisation or a company to change?